Hi, I'm Keith Floofabelt, unqualified tax expert, people's champion, cheeky little so-and-so. Great news, the government's just handed the super rich an enormous tax cut. It's just what we needed, isn't it? Cost of living crisis, rampant inflation, unaffordable food, home energy and petrol, huge numbers of people just hoping they manage to make it through the winter. So it was high time we started thinking about the rich people. What can we do to make rich people's lives easier? How can we assist the rich people? Well, good old Kwasi Kwarteng, he's the Chancellor this week, don't know who it'll be after the weekend, friend of the working classes, Kwasi Kwarteng, has scrapped the 45% rate of income tax paid by those earning more than £150,000 a year. Because if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that people earning a six-figure salary need a little bit of extra help from the state. So if you're earning £1 million a year, you've suddenly got an extra £55,000 in your pocket, courtesy of the UK government and the British taxpayer. You're very welcome. I mean, there's plenty of homeless people about. Nobody can access NHS services anymore. Nobody can afford to switch their home heating or their ovens on in the foreseeable future. So there's going to be millions of kids sat at home this winter in 3 pairs of pyjamas with a hot water bottle strapped to them, eating salad for dinner. But don't worry about any of that. Enjoy your extra 55 grand a year. Good old Kwasi Kwarteng's going to borrow £400 billion to make up for the deficit in tax revenue that we'll never be able to pay back. But don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Trickle down economics, isn't it? Low taxes for rich people will encourage them to invest in this country, and that'll create a lot of jobs, won't it? Simple. I mean, technically, we don't need any more jobs. The unemployment rate is at an all-time low of 3%. What we need is people to be paid a reasonable wage for the jobs they've already got. But listen, if you're on a low income because you failed at life, it's not all doom and gloom. Good old Kwasi Kwarteng has reduced the basic rate of income tax from 20% to 19%, which means if you earn 20 grand a year, you'll have an extra £157 in your pocket, which could buy you approximately 4 bags of shopping in Sainsbury's or 8 bags of shopping in Aldi if you prefer eating low quality food that goes off quickly. Basically, the government has taken a massive unchecked gamble with the future of this country in the hope of stimulating economic growth. You've got to admire their spirit of adventure. And what have they got to lose? After all, it's not their own money they're playing with, is it? It's ours. Have a lovely day, people. Take care. Be lucky.